time for the creator of time. Is that something we can or cannot do? Let's find out. There are 3 categories that you might want to make time for: fard, sunnah, and good things that make you feel good. Each of these has a different level of time commitment. For fard stuff, we understand that we need to do those tasks no matter what. Not having time is never a reason to skip those responsibilities, such as the daily 5 prayers. For sunnah actions such as visiting sick people, sunnah fasting, and sunnah prayers, it is highly recommended to do, but there is no sin on you for not doing it. You would want to consider doing some sunnahs before moving on to the next category of doing good things or mustahab acts that make you feel good, such as reading Quran. Now first, how to make time for fard action. We need to understand that Allah does not burden us beyond our capabilities, right? So if He asked us to do certain tasks, then it definitely means it is within our capacity to do it. In fact, our main purpose of life here is a test that we need to pass. If we fill in our time completely with things that don't satisfy this purpose, and then say we don't have time for doing things that we should be doing, then what is the purpose of life? Let's list the main fard actions that require some time out of your day. There are many fard actions, but how many of them take time out of your day? The only ones I can think of are the 5 daily prayers. If you know any more, then let me know in the comments down below. We only have 5 compulsory daily prayers. Each prayer takes like a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes. 15 if you add the time taken to do wuzu. Now multiply that by 5 and it comes to 25 to 75 minutes, which is like half an hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes per day. Out of your 24 hours, if 1 hour is not possible to spend time with your creator, then what is it that you're doing every day that you cannot pray? No matter what you're doing, how hard is a 5 to 10 minute break? Use that break to pray and refresh yourself and your focus. Just try it and see how it goes. You'll be more productive when you come back to the task that you left before the break. Prayer is food for the soul. When we don't pray like we should, we start looking for peace elsewhere, and usually in haram things. Why look for peace when it's in front of you and you're just not taking action? So the main idea is to pray when you should, and it only takes 5 to 15 minutes max per prayer anyways, plus any travel time if you have to go to the masjid or a prayer room. If that 5 to 10 minute break is hard or there's something else coming your way, then send me a message on Instagram and we can discuss it there. Your faith and lifestyle go hand in hand. They're not two different things. Your lifestyle is part of your faith and your faith is part of your life. This applies to fard or compulsory stuff as well as to sunnah and recommended stuff. This brings me to my points for the sunnah and recommended acts. Every act takes up different amounts of time and that depends on you. Visiting the sick might be a day-long visit or it can also be a short pop-in visit. Reading Quran takes up different time for all of us. For me, it might be 10 minutes per day. For someone else, it might be an ayat or a minute per day, but every letter counts. For more tips on reading Quran daily with a busy lifestyle, check out this video. So you have to acknowledge the amount of time you are ready to dedicate to any of these actions. If you're feeling overwhelmed, then start small. Take a small step first. Start with 1 or 2 minutes per day and then increase it as you feel comfortable. See where you can integrate these activities into your already existing lifestyle and make it easier for yourself to follow and do. For example, sleeping with wuzu is a sunnah, but at night you're lazy and sleepy. So you could sleep after praying the Isha prayer and that way you have your wuzu as well. Saying duas before or after certain tasks are sunnah as well, but it takes time to learn them. You could integrate it into your existing lifestyle by getting dua stickers or writing the duas on papers and sticking them near the place that you'll be doing that activity, such as stick the dua for going in and out of the house on your main door. Stick the dua for before and after eating near your dining area where you can see it while you eat. A word of caution is don't stick any duas inside the toilet or on the door of the toilet, because when the door opens inwards, the dua goes inside the toilet and we know it is a place where we cannot have that there. Instead, stick it on the wall outside the toilet, next to the door or next to the switch for the toilet lights. That way you make it easier for yourself to follow this sunnah as well. Another way of integration is to have the proper intention for your actions that you already do daily. For example, if you help your mom or dad at home and you make the intention that you're doing this for Allah, then it automatically becomes a source of rewards for you. What I mean is, if you helped your parents because they wanted you to, that's a good deed and you do get points for that. But if you connected that to Allah by saying that Allah likes it when we help our parents, so I'll do it for Him as well as to make it easy for my parents, then that is more than 1 point. So that was about integrating it to your existing lifestyle and making it easier for yourself to do it. If it is something that you cannot integrate, then the next point is to see what activities can be substituted with the new one that you want to do. For example, if you do nothing after work or school, then see what Islamic lectures, programs like halakas are happening in your local masjid or area. You could attend these, and it's such a refreshment when you do. You could also learn something new, as well as meet your fellow brothers or sisters in the community. This leads to some really good friendships and opens up doors for more opportunities and learning too. So that was about substituting current activities with Islamic alternatives. Share with us in the comments below if you have any more ideas of integration or substitution. Don't wait for Allah to increase your hours in the day or give you the ability to be more practicing. Tie your camel and then put your trust in Allah. If you don't take action and then you say it's Allah's wish that you're not praying or not praying on time or you're not able to read Quran, etc., etc., that doesn't make sense because Allah has given us free will to make our own choices. Do what you should first and then wait for Allah to make it easier for you. Not only this, if you make time for your Creator who created time, you don't lose time. Rather, your remaining time is blessed and more productive. Until next time, live your beliefs and stay tuned to Bliffy.